What up, guys? Alex here. Feeling like crap. How you doing now? Anyways, so change of plans for this Saturday. It's Saturday the 1st of July. It's the weekend of the 4th. We were going to head up to the mountains and do some elk scouting and shed hunting. This is Blood and Bone, or sorry, excuse me, I can't even say my own freaking name. Blood and Bone Outdoor Adventures. We do more than just fishing. I know I haven't shown you guys anything but fishing so far. But anyways, so like I said earlier, I don't feel very good. So we're gonna go crawdadding instead. And maybe we're gonna catch some crawdads, and we're gonna do a crawdad boil for you with some friends, and hopefully that makes me feel better. I might have to drink some beer too. I'm not sure what I got. I was feeling okay last night, and then woke up this morning just headache, and I don't know if it's allergies, but hopefully I'll feel better and we catch some crawdads. So for any of you guys it's been crawdadding, crayfishing, whatever you guys want to call it, whether you're from the East Coast or from the West Coast. I'm from the West Coast. I call them crawdads. Over here, I don't know about over here, but how I do it is buckets in my hands. I go underwater with goggles and I catch them with my bare hands and I throw them in a bucket. That's about as simple as it is. I don't throw traps out because I don't believe in wasting money on traps. You can just build a trap. It's pretty freaking simple. That's it, guys. Just literally as simple as this Jerry's red bucket. I mean, it's not more than $3. I have 2 of them. I got some fins just in case. I bring the kayak because it's a little easier, especially if I want to go. It's an inflatable kayak, especially if I want to go downstream or upstream. I can put the buckets in the kayak, and then I use these mesh bags right here. Oh, here they are, right here. While I'm underwater, and I'll fill the mesh bags full of the crawdads, and then I'll go up to the kayak and I'll throw the crawdads into the bucket, and I'll just keep doing that over and over again. I like to get 2 buckets full, which are about, I don't know, I've never weighed it. Maybe we'll weigh it today, but I think it's about 20 pounds, so that's what we're going to be doing. I also brought the fishing poles and the frog spear, just in case we find those. I heard there were steelhead in this river, but I've never seen them before, and I've gone crawdadding there since I was a kid. But anyway, so that's what I bring. Oh, and also a cooler for when we're done. We throw the crawdads in the cooler, and it just makes it easier when we get home to clean them. And I'll show you how to clean them when we get home as well. All right. Well, I'll catch you when we get out there with some crawdads. Boom. Guys, so we made it to Creek X. Got the goggles on, GoPro on, Anna has her goggles on. We got our bucket out there. We're gonna go catch some crawdads. Got some nets just in case they get away from us. The water is a little higher than I like it. This summer has been terrible. I haven't seen too many big ones compared to last year, but they all eat good. And they're good for bass fishing, salmon fishing, steelhead fishing, so I like to use them personally for big brown trout. But anyways, we're going to get out there and catch some fish. Holy. That right there is the size we're looking for. Frickin' huge. Alright, let's find more. Alright guys, so we are freezing and a little bit tired because it was cold. I didn't do any fishing. The weather did not turn around like they said it was going to do. But not a lot you can do about that. So didn't catch a whole lot, but enough for a nice treat tonight. So as you can see right there, that was what, about 45 minutes of fishing. Yeah, so we're gonna go home and cook these up, eat them. Alright guys, so we made it back to Homestead. Let's check on the dinner, see if it's still alive here. Looks like everyone is still alive still. Good news guys, we still got some fresh dinner. Alright guys, so to wash these little crawdads or crustaceans or whatever you want to call them. I'm from the West Coast, so we call them crawdads. If you're from the East Coast, you're going to call them crawfish. So what I like to do is I'll put them in a bowl, whatever bowl you got, or if you have more than what can fit in a standard sink bowl, then I would get a cooler. And I like to run cold, fresh water on them, and then dump some salt on it. That helps kill the grime and whatnot off of it. And guys, basically what I like to do is when the water is clear, that's when they're ready to cook. So I'll let them soak for about 5 minutes and I'll give them a really, really good rinse. And I'm soaking that salt water for, let's say a couple minutes. So the first part of this recipe calls for whatever beer of your choice. I went with Coors Light. It's a cheap beer. Now, a lot of people don't do it the way I do it. However, I like to add beer to my stew, or my seafood boil. So I just add, depending on how much you're making, but I just add basically 1 bottle of Coors Light. Then I have a sack of potatoes right here. I cut those in half and throw them in, and corn as well. Lemon, and then the Xanner Rand's crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. That's the key to it. It's really good. Then what I like to do, and I'll show you later, I'll take the butter here as well, and the Old Bay seasoning, and that will be our dipping sauce for all the seafood. I also have a bag of saltwater clams and shrimp that we're going to be adding to this mix as well. So should be really good guys. Hopefully it turns out well. dipping sauce, I use Tillamook butter, a couple sticks. Can't go wrong with butter. More the merrier. Get that on the stove and warm it up. Now everyone knows that butter will burn, so let's do it at a low temperature. We're not trying to win a race here. We still gotta wait for the potatoes and the corn to cook, as well as the seafood as well. So right now what we're going to do is, as the butter is slowly melting, we're going to change pace here and actually get our garlic chopped up and then add the seasoning to the butter mix. So what I do is I use the Old Bay seasoning for seafood and poultry, and what I like to do, I like spicy, but Anna does not like spicy, so we're only going to use a tablespoon for the time being. And I'll just go ahead and dump a tablespoon. It's a brand new bottle, so it's a little hard to get out here. Now there we go. Just dump it, because you can't go wrong with that. Kind of sprinkle that on top for the time being. Leave that right next to it because you might want it later. Now we're going to move over. Grab your cutting board. You know what? I'm not going to grab the cutting board. I'm going to leave the cutting board here. I'm going to grab the garlic. I'm going to walk it over here. And break off a couple cloves here. I'm a firm believer in garlic. You can't have too much, but I like a lot of garlic, so it's really good for you too. This is elephant clove garlic, guys. It's not the standard garlic you'd get. I tend to like elephant clove garlic better. It tastes better. But it doesn't really matter. Alright guys, so we got the minced garlic in there along with the Old Bay seasoning. Go ahead and mix that around slowly. And basically what we're looking for in this garlic is to become translucent. And what I mean by translucent is that it becomes kind of see-through if you don't know what translucent means. So we're gonna let this slowly melt and simmer and gather some flavors from the garlic. And that's it as far as the sauce goes. You can go ahead and add lemon or lime if you prefer. I don't. The reason being is because I actually like to put the lemon on the meat that I'm going to eat, not in the sauce that I'm going to be dipping in. But that's just me. You guys can do whatever you want. Alright guys, so we have our water and our potatoes at where we want them to be. Ready to add the crawfish along with the corn. So I will drop the temperature down to about 4.5, 5, and we're going to slowly just drop them in. Bye bye.
You're gonna want to crawl in.
Okay, and then I will add in my uncooked shrimp. As well. And now I will add in my steamed clams, or will be steamed clams. Gotta take the bag off first. It smells amazing, guys. And it looks even prettier. Alright guys, the clams have opened, so we gotta move this over because we do not want the meat cooking any longer to a ice bath right here. Alright guys, so I just strained all the fluid out from our mix here. Now I'm going to add in our butter and garlic. Just going to go ahead and dump a little bit on there. Sorry about this, and I got taken sideways here, so I gotta do this by myself for the time being. She's in the bedroom right now. I like to leave a little bit for dipping, but there you go. And then what we're going to do is actually mix this with our hands, and obviously I can't show that with you and hold a camera at the same time, so be right with you. Alright guys, so here's the final product. That's what's for dinner. Butter, bowl for non-desirables, and napkins of course. And there you have it guys. It's another awesome dinner and another great day, another great Saturday. It's an awesome day to be alive. And thanks for watching guys. Remember, eat what you kill.